Hello everybody, today I have another video response for you, and this is a response for Chona Hernandez, who is SoCal Mamita 60 on YouTube. I will put a link to Chona's channel in the description box below, and Chona is having a birthday 200 subscriber tag challenge. The requirements were that you were to make a tag, and the size was to be a 4" by 7". It could be in any material and any color that you like and any style that you like also. It was mainly to show things that you liked. On the back, you need to put your information, and that's just your name, your birth date, YouTube, etc. And I'll put a link to that particular video so you can see what the requirements are yourself. The challenge does end on the 30th of January, so we're halfway through the month now, so you've got a couple of weeks and then it's closed. And this is the tag that I made. It is a bit longer. That's the bottom of the tag there, so it's about 1.5 to 2 inches longer. But if you're putting it in a pocket, Chona, just fold that up like that and that will be fine. It'll spring back. It's just some laces, so it's not going to ruin anything. And I have used some of my Crafty ShopLaces to make this, and this is one of them here. I absolutely love this. It's actually a very long lace. It goes from here all the way up to here. So it's probably a good 9 inches, the actual lace, but I just gathered it and put it down the bottom here. Underneath I have a gathered layer of tulle just to help give it a bit of puffiness. I've also used these lovely applique pieces here from Crafty Shop. Just let me get one for you so I can show you. Okay, so these are the particular applique pieces, and what I did was I just cut it off here and cut it off here and here. So I used this bottom part down here, and then I just put some sequin and beads in the center pieces, you can see that, and added these lovely bead drops as well to those tassels, and I really like the way that looked. I've kind of used the same format as what I used for Monique's tag that she wanted us to send for her, or I think it was a book page. I think Chona likes blue and I like blue, so I kept to blues, and I've used the vintage laces around here that I used in Monique's as well, and I really love those laces. There's not a lot left of that now. And then I've got a lovely blue lace underneath, and that particular lace is from Reina. Thank you, Reina. And some pearl trim going around the edge here also. I've used an applique piece here from Crafty Shop that's been coffee stained, as you can probably notice. I have some, what is it, gimp all around the edges of it as well. I printed one of my favorite photos out, and I just printed the top part of her so she looks like a cameo. And then I've used one of these little embroidery hoops. It's actually like rubbery, but it has a wood grain effect. And what I did was I just painted the inner side part white and decoupaged it with some tissue, music note tissue paper. And then I put this lovely cluster of pearls and crystals and glitter and rhinestones on the inside of that. And I don't know if you can see, but on the top I have a layer of tulle, see? So there's actually a gap. I don't know if you can see that. There's actually a gap between the tulle and the picture. On the picture I also added some of the Winker Stella in the gold on her jewellery pieces. Just, you know, subtle touch. And I really like the way that turned out. Yes, and then I've put some of these lovely flowers here, and they are also from Reina. Thank you, Reina. And I think that's, oh, and the sequins I used were from Crafty Shop also. So that's the front of it. And that's just the little hanger for the embroidery hoop. And then my base of the actual tag is book pages. A couple of book pages over cardstock, and I've just whitewashed it with some acrylic paint. I've used this beautiful antique piece of lace, insertion lace here, and these pieces here were the parts that I cut off the top of the applique. Can you see that? I cut, so these little bits here are missing, and that is the top part there, like that, and then the middle one is turned the other side, and I've just trimmed it up a little bit. So that's the back of it, and then I have just a little, it's just a piece of paper from the Prima stationer's desk, I think it is, and then I've got this lace piece here, and that is from Crafty Me Shop, and that I think that one's been tea dyed at some stage, so I've popped that on there. I may put a bow in the middle, but I'm trying to keep it not so dimensional. And then there's no address there, just got my details on the other side, and I've used the little offcuts that I cut out of the centers here and put those around the top, and just a flat back pearl in the center there as well, and did a bit of stitching halfway around, and that just sits in the back of there like that, and then hopefully not too dimensional. So that's my tag for Chona, and I hope she likes it. I hope you like it, Chona, and that will go in the mail tomorrow. Everything's going out, well, not everything, but most things are going out tomorrow, so yay! That's always a relief, isn't it? So I'll have to get your address off you though, Chona. Now that I've made it, I will email you now and get your address so I can send it off. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you like this little tag that I've made. Take care now. Bye.